made us a washing table for the vegetables. Made a dirty side here where she can put all her dirty vegetables here and they can wash. And then when she washes it, the water and dirt will go down this little ramp area here. And then when she's done with that, she can put the clean vegetables here so they can drip dry. And if she needs to cut anything, she can cut on this plastic here. This is an old chicken coop flooring that I found. I used to have it on my rooftop when I was overlanding, but anyway, it's still usable and it's plastic, so she can cut on it and drip dry her stuff, and it's pretty stout. Shouldn't go anywhere and last for a while. And yeah, I just used stuff from around the farm and should last a while. As you can see, we've got a little bit of corn here, just a little bit, not much. And got some stuff over there. And yeah, this has been a bountiful year so far. We've got still a lot more growing to do, but we're excited for it.
Hey everybody, Rebecca at Windy Branches Farm. Yesterday, Mark built me this really nice washing station, cleaning station for our fruits and vegetables. So I'm able to clean all of our stuff up before I take it inside the house. And so I found a half a gallon of exterior paint from another project that we had done that was left over, and a brand new paintbrush. Usually I don't have a paintbrush, but I did find a paintbrush. So I want to paint this wood with the exterior paint, just to make sure that the wood is protected and I'm able to use this for years to come. Now I have a couple of things I want to do. I want to put down weed fabric underneath this. I'm going to cut the grass down real low and then put down weed fabric. And then I have a small table I want to sit here. So when I come in with my buckets of produce, I can sit them on this small table here and then be able to process it out that way. And also I have a huge flower pot full of flowers that I want to put on the other end to make it look nice. But you know, Mark took the time and effort yesterday on his day off to build this for me, and I absolutely love it. I'm so proud of it, and I want to paint it and you know, get the wood. This is pressure treated 2x4s that we had laying around our farm from other projects. So he just used that to build this, and so I want to paint this with the outdoor paint so that I'm able to use this for years and years to come. So I'm real excited about this. This is a great addition to my garden. I'm real excited to get busy using this. What I'm going to do is move this from this spot. This is where I want this to stay because it's in the middle of all of the gardens. I want this to stay here. And this is where our hoses split off to go to different areas in the garden. So I want this to stay in this center spot. So I'm going to move it for now forward about, I don't know, 10 or 12 feet, and then paint it. And while the paint is drying, I'm going to go get the lawnmower, cut the grass down as low as I can cut it, and get the weed fabric laid. And that way, when this is dry, I can sit it right on the weed fabric and add my little bits and pieces that I want to add to it. But for now, I'm going to move this out some. I assume I can move it by myself. It's pretty heavy. Oh yeah, I can move it. So I'll move it over, and I need to shake the paint, but that paint is probably 2 months old at least. So it was from when we did our kitchen remodel. So it probably is about, it's probably about 2 months old by now. So anyway, I'm gonna scoot this forward and get busy on this project. pan to see what color this is. It looks really good though. It's interior exterior paint is what it is. A real pretty color of gray. It's what color our kitchen cabinets are. Let's go see what color this is. It's paint and primer, and it's interior exterior paint, but it's held up really good in our kitchen. You know, wiping down the cabinets and everything getting wet, and it's held up really good in our kitchen. So I had it left over, so I thought that I would use it on this, and it looks really good. I'm excited for Mark to see it when he comes home from work today. Run over and get the lawnmower so we can do the next step. On each end of the table, because I don't want to be tripping over that, and only use one long sheet in the center of the table. I think that's a better idea. So I'm going to move this first piece. I planted a bunch of sunflower seeds, and it was super hot that day, and so where it ended, I left it rolled up. So all I need to do is cut it. Okay, here we go. Out anything that might be on fire, and we're ready to go. So a guy on our YouTube channel wanted to argue with me that you shouldn't be cutting weed fabric with scissors or with a blowtorch, that you should use scissors. And that's the day I decided that I'm not having arguments on YouTube. So if you want to argue, then your comment won't show up on in our comments thread. But anyway, if you cut this with scissors, all it's going to do is it's going to keep unraveling. Now this is the end of it, so that's why it looks like that. But if you buy this weed fabric, you know to burn the end so it doesn't keep unraveling. But yeah, you cannot cut this with scissors. You have to use a blowtorch to cut it, and that cuts it and seals it all at the same time. And now it won't fray. Okay, let's try to reuse these staples. Where did my hammer go? I see it back here. Okay, let's overlap this real good. And then get this stapled down. I think I'm going to fold this under like that. That looks better. Less likely to trip over it like that. Okay. These staples are bent, so I think I'm not gonna try using those. It is hot out here. Not hot, it's not hot. Very muggy. I wouldn't normally put this many staples on an end piece, but since that's a seam, I'm going to, so that it doesn't come up. So because this is a long piece, what I'm going to do is wipe the sweat from my face. I'm going to go back and forth so I'm sure that it's, you know, very, very level and straight all the way down. Put the staple in the end of it right here, and inside there's a magnet so it holds your staple in while you pound it. Okay, that's it for that. Now, this is dry, so I'm going to put this back on here and try to get it level. Or not try to get it level, try to get it centered in the weave fabric. So I want it to be up. Oh, gosh, that's perfect. I'm going to leave it right there because it couldn't set any more perfect. Okay. Get off the grass. How do you like that so far? I think it looks nice. Now what we're going to do is put this, I have a table that I covered in grass when I was mowing. I'm going to put this table here. just the right size to wedge up under that little wedge. So here's my washing setup. So I have a bunch of these. I have more over in the barn. These are crates that we picked up from a local flower farmer that had an abundance of these, and they're perfect for harvesting because they have handles on both ends. So I will grab these crates, gather what I need to gather out of the garden, bring that, sit it here, and then unload it onto the wire mesh, wash it, place it here to dry, and then this is just some extra crates in case we need them, and my dish pan that I always will have clean. So my stuff, after it dries, I'll put it in the dish pan, and this I will take over into the house. And I have 2 of these dish pans to use. This is actually the back of it. I'll be standing back here to do the washing and, you know, cleaning, shucking corn, you know, whatever it is I need to do. I'll be standing on that side so that when I'm washing stuff, you know, my feet don't get wet right there. But this is our setup, and I'm really, really super proud of it.
We're with Rindy Branches Farm, so thanks for watching, and keep on subscribing and keep on growing. Thanks for watching.
So eventually we should put something on the bottom here to catch the water so we can recycle the water into the garden. But this is working great. And one addition that Mark did for me today, backsplash, I don't know. And I'll paint this like I did this and get it ready so the wood stays good and weatherproof.
Yeah.
Somewhat. And hopefully we'll find a container that I can put down there to catch the water so I can recycle that into the garden so it's not just draining out on the...
And your feet's not wet.
And my feet's not getting wet at all, which is really nice. Really, really nice. I have 65 pounds of potatoes to wash this morning, so I'm gonna get those washed up and on the thing to dry. And while they're drying, we are gonna go over and put a trellis up for our pole beans. So that's our day today.